Hello from the land of basin hot rods. Well, you might be asking yourself, me, a single individual trying to do all of this work on multiple cars, what I've got planned to do next. Well, we have actually decided to take a detour on the Cobra just for a couple of days because, as you can see, my truck is hooked up to the trailer, and I've got the 32 on the trailer. And believe me, getting on there by myself heading around the corner of that shop was not easy, but I got it done. Solo at that. But also, my wife for helping me back up so I don't hit the house, so that was kind of helpful too. But anyway, we are about to take this Coupe on a journey. Why? Well, this is what we're doing. I do apologize for the wind noise, but what we were doing is we were going to embark on getting the exhaust put on this car. The plan on this is to get the exhaust hooked up, ready to go. That way, we can get this thing started. Now, unfortunately, I don't believe the gentleman's going to be putting the exhaust on it is going to let me do any filming, but we'll get started, get on the journey down the road. Not too far from here, about 20 miles into West Plains, Missouri. Then we will get this thing and get it exhausted. Actually, I'm kind of exhausted right now just doing this. Let's get it going. Well, we just dropped off the 1932 Ford, and we dropped it off at Ozark Mountain Muffler LLC in West Plains, Missouri. Daniel is the gentleman that I just talked to, a really nice guy, going to fix me up. Hopefully we'll have the exhaust here in a few days. Once we do that, we'll load it back up and get it on the way home. So be sure and stay tuned for that. We'll update this video and continue here in just a few days, so stick with us. And just like that, if I can avoid tripping over the mess I have in here, the exhaust is finished. And as soon as this dries, we can get this mounted up. This is a custom exhaust. The guys really did me well on this. Ozark Mountain Muffler LLC is the name of the company. I'll leave the contact information on the captions of this particular video. They're in West Plains, Missouri. Gentlemen did a wonderful job on these. Very happy with them. Can't wait to get them dried and get them on the car. Right over there. Forgive the ordered nature of my shop right now. I've actually got my Mustang in here because we're expecting very bad weather over the next several days, including hail. And I wanted to protect the Mustang from the hail, so it's parked inside the garage. But the exhaust is finished on the 32 Ford. Let's take a look. Here you can see out of the lake pipes, dump out here all the way to the back. I'm contemplating putting some chrome tips on that, haven't decided that yet. These are easy to remove, so that's not a problem. Again, down here we've got the tips, the exhaust run out of there as well, straight out of the lake pipes. We're good to go. Let's take a look underneath. I'll do my best to get this captured, but I don't know how good this is going to turn out. But the pipes run there. There's the mufflers we have all the way out the back. Underneath, I'll get in the rear of the car and take a look. And as you can see, there's the exhaust coming from the front, underneath the car, out the back on both sides. This may not be for everybody, but after long discussions with my daughter, who this car is being built for, this is what she wanted, so this is what the girl gets. I kind of like it myself. Ozark Mountain exhaust really did a nice job on this. I'm very pleased with the way this looks up. Again, I will post the contact information if you're in the West Plains, Missouri area and need somebody to give you a really good deal on really high quality exhaust. We'll hook you up. Again, a front view, passenger side, move over to the driver's side, right there. Very old school, very classic look. I'm very happy with it. I've got to get this thing cleaned up because it has been out in the weather the last couple of days, but that'll do that. Everybody that builds cars takes a different approach. I always like to have the exhaust on the car before first start. That way I can better hear the valve train to make sure my rockers are adjusted, things like that, listen for rattles and things like that. I am a little bit hard of hearing due to all my years playing music, so I like to have the exhaust on it so I can hear the engine a little better on the first start up. So the goal next is, now that this is done, getting the work finished on getting the brake situation fixed, get the emergency brake cables hooked up, get the fluids in it, which I've already got most of the fluids in it already, but get the fluids in it and get this thing ready for its first start. I promised we would have some 32 Ford stuff. Well, there you go. Exhaust is complete. We're that much closer. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure and hit like and subscribe. We got more stuff coming up on the 32, on the Mustang, and on the Cobra as well. We're in the sanding and block sanding phase for the Cobra, so we're trying to get it ready for paint, trying to get this one ready to actually get started. And of course the Mustang, we're starting to do sheet metal work. Stay tuned, we'll see you next time.